Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P0327 refers to an issue involving the knock sensor circuit, specifically indicating low voltage. This diagnostic trouble code indicates that the engine control module, ECM, which is responsible for engine performance adjustments, is detecting an anomalous voltage reading from the knock sensor. The knock sensor plays a critical role in the efficient operation of the engine by detecting engine knocking or pinging, which can cause damage if not controlled. Located on the engine block, this sensor communicates with the ECM to adjust the ignition timing to prevent engine knock. Understanding the significance of this code is essential for maintaining optimal engine function and preventing potential damage to engine components. The subsequent troubleshooting steps will provide a systematic approach to diagnosing and addressing this issue. The knock sensor is a crucial component in the Honda Accord's engine management system. Its primary function is to monitor engine vibrations and detect knock or pinging, indicating abnormal combustion events. It relays this information to the engine control module, ECM, allowing it to adjust the ignition timing to prevent engine damage. The knock sensor is typically located on the engine block, where it can effectively detect vibrations. The ECM, found within the vehicle's engine compartment, processes the signals from the knock sensor and makes real-time adjustments to optimize engine performance. When the knock sensor circuit shows low voltage, it signifies either a failure in the sensor itself or an issue within the wiring, making it essential to accurately identify the source of the problem. A variety of issues can lead to the P0327 diagnostic trouble code. A common cause is a faulty knock sensor, which may not accurately detect engine vibrations due to internal failure. Alternatively, shorted wires along the knock sensor circuit or potential faults can disrupt the voltage readings. Poor connections between the knock sensor and the engine control module, ECM, can also cause low voltage readings, often due to corrosion or loose terminals. It's important to thoroughly inspect the wiring harness and connectors associated with the knock sensor to rule out any visible wear or damage. Each of these factors plays a role in the overall operation of the engine and must be examined during troubleshooting. When the P0327 code is present, several symptoms may manifest, primarily indicated by the illumination of the check engine light, CEL. This warning signals that the engine control system has detected an issue that requires attention. Additionally, the vehicle may exhibit reduced performance, as the ECM may revert to a safety mode to prevent engine damage, impacting acceleration and power delivery. Furthermore, drivers may notice engine knocking or pinging sounds, particularly during acceleration, which can result from the engine's inability to adjust ignition timing effectively. Recognizing these symptoms helps inform drivers of potential underlying issues related to the knock sensor or its circuit. The first step in troubleshooting the P0327 code is to verify the problem thoroughly. Begin by turning the vehicle's ignition to the on mode without starting the engine, allowing the vehicle's systems to initialize. Using the Honda Diagnostic System, or HDS, clear any existing DTCs from the vehicle's computer. Once cleared, turn off the ignition and then switch it back to the on mode again. After this, use the HDS to check for any pending or confirmed DTCs. If DTC P0327 is indicated, it confirms that the issue persists, and you should proceed to the next troubleshooting step. Conversely, if the DTC is not present, this may indicate an intermittent failure, suggesting that further examination of connections and terminals might be needed. In this step, you'll need to assess the potential failure area affecting the knock sensor circuit. Begin by turning the vehicle's ignition to the off/lock position to ensure safety during disconnection. Next, disconnect the knock sensor's 2P connector, which may be located near the engine block for easy access. Once disconnected, turn the ignition back to the on mode and proceed to check for any new pending or confirmed DTCs via the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. If DTC P0328, which indicates a high voltage problem in the knock sensor circuit, appears, the issue lies with the knock sensor itself, necessitating replacement. If P0328 does not show up, continue on to the subsequent troubleshooting step to explore further. For this step, we're focused on verifying the integrity of the wiring associated with the knock sensor circuit. First, switch the vehicle's ignition to the off, lock position once again to safely proceed with electrical testing. You'll initiate the self-check line SCS using the HDS, which should run for more than 1 minute to ensure accurate results. After this, disconnect the PCM Powertrain Control Module Connector E, which has 80 pins, necessary for accessing the circuitry. Now you will check continuity between the designated test points using the knock sensor connector and the PCM connector. The key test points will be the female terminals of the knock sensor 2P connector. Confirming continuity will indicate a short in the wiring between the KS line and the KS-GND line. If continuity is found, it suggests a wiring issue that needs repair. In this step, we continue diagnosing the wiring responsible for the knock sensor's operation. Ensure the vehicle is still in the off lock position and that both the PCM and knock sensor connectors are disconnected to avoid electrical interference. This time, focus on checking continuity between test points set at the knock sensor 2P connector female terminal number 2 and a known body ground. This check will confirm the presence of any shorts along the KS line. If continuity exists between these points, it indicates a malfunctioning line that needs to be repaired. If continuity is not present, it's likely that the KS wire is functioning correctly, suggesting that other components might contribute to the DTC. Ensure to consult any authorized service information regarding DTCs or symptoms for additional guidance. After performing repairs based on the previous troubleshooting steps, it's crucial to carry out a final verification. Begin by clearing any DTCs once more using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, ensuring that the system is reset to check for new diagnostic inputs. Once cleared, take the vehicle for a test drive under various conditions, aiming to replicate typical driving scenarios to ensure the previously identified issues are resolved. Monitor the dashboard for the check engine light and keep track of any irregularities in engine performance that may suggest unresolved problems. After the test drive, reevaluate the system for any reoccurring DTCs to confirm the success of the repair. Successful verification means the repair process has rectified the initial concerns associated with DTC P0327. To help prevent future occurrences of DTC P0327, implementing a rigorous maintenance routine is essential. Start by regularly checking electrical connections and terminals associated with the knock sensor. Loose or corroded connections can lead to intermittent issues that might not trigger a fault in the present, but can become problematic later. Additionally, inspecting the wiring harness for signs of wear or damage can help catch potential problems before they escalate into larger issues. It is advisable to replace any faulty sensors promptly, as they are key to maintaining engine health. Keeping the vehicle software updated with the latest ECM enhancements can also prevent miscommunication issues between the sensor and the control module. Regular preventive maintenance is a valuable approach to ensuring the lasting performance of your Honda Accord. In conclusion, DTC P0327 emerges as a significant diagnostic code indicating low voltage levels in the knock sensor circuit. which can have lasting impacts on engine performance. Understanding the role of the knock sensor as it prevents engine knocking by signaling the ECM is crucial for effective troubleshooting and repair. When you encounter this code, following the outlined troubleshooting steps methodically will not only assist in identifying the fault more accurately, but also ensure that repairs are conducted in a timely manner to avoid potential engine damage. Emphasizing preventive maintenance practices ensures that the knock sensor and its circuit remain in optimal condition, further securing the performance and longevity of your Honda Accord. Overall, timely diagnosis and repair of this code contribute to maintaining your vehicle's health and reliability. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.